I was a really shy child. I was that kid that was like clinging to my mom's skirts. And I think I was originally attracted to it because I was underneath the water and I didn't really need to relate to other people. And needing to have a voice for those that don't have a voice themselves, these animals that are being killed around the world, I had to step up. My name is Hannah Mermaid, and I'm an underwater mermaid model. I was always so obsessed by mermaids. It was something that was really deep inside my soul from a very early age. I created a mermaid tail out of an orange plastic tablecloth material. I spent hours painting little scales on it. I was 9 years old when I made that first tail. As a mermaid, I do a whole range of different things, from photo shoots, short films, documentaries. A lot of the art films that I create are eco-environmental activist films. I like to use my artistry and imagery to bring attention to the whole gamut of ocean issues, but because I love swimming with the large ocean animals, that's been a really good focus for me. One of the first mermaid protests I did, they were building a new bridge and bulldozing this whole area of wetland. So I got onto the middle of the bridge with a whole bunch of people, and everybody got moved away by the cops, and then there was just me in a mermaid tail left sitting there, and I was like, I can't walk. So they didn't know what to do. They were like, do we pick her up and throw her over the shoulder or what? And it ended up on the front page of the Byron Shire News, and I recognized that the mermaid was a really great vehicle for making change.
I have a dream that we can create a world based on love.
This woman is on a mission to show we're all mistaken about these man-eaters.
The illegal whaling is going on. There is a moratorium that's been in place and we need to uphold that, and the government should be doing that.
There's a body of the United Nations which is called CITES, and they meet only once every 3 years. And that was coming up, and all of a sudden we were like, we have 2 weeks to figure out how to get manta rays on the ballot to get them protected for the first time. So we went to Hawaii, we shot nonstop for a week, we created Manta's Last Dance, we released it into the world, it went instantly viral. The next day when they went to make the vote, 80% of the delegates from around the world stood up in favor of protecting manta rays. I feel like we highly contributed to awakening the world to how beautiful, magical, docile, and harmless these animals are, and actually got laws in place to protect them. What I've created is more a theory of inspiration over devastation, and it inspires them to love as opposed to guilting them into action. I've only had a full-time job for 4 weeks of my entire life. The rest of the time I've been being an artist, performance artist, and you just never know when the next paycheck's gonna come. The first 10 to 15 years of doing that, I was always in a constant state of stress about money. And then I've gotten to a point where I'm like, wow, like sometimes the flow's there and sometimes it's a little off. You utilize each moment. So if the flow is not happening and you're not having things come in so much, it's a time to really start to reflect, create new art, and to like pull together all of your ideas and write proposals. Then when the busyness happens, you're ready for it and you just jump on it and you go for it. And it's really about embracing what it is you're passionate about. If you feel kind of nervous about doing something and you're like a little awkward, then other people are going to pick up on that and think that you're weird. If you're like, I'm a mermaid and it's awesome, other people are like, wow, that's cool. So it's really just about embracing your passion, whatever that is.